And this is a very important foundation in Chassidus. We're not running away from the world. It's very popular in religion in general, and even in some schools of thought in Yiddishkeit itself, to view the world as being evil. The world is evil, the pleasures of the world are evil. And our job over here in this world is to float, is to put on blinders, to eat the bread and the water, and to have as little to do with Olam Haza as possible, because Olam Haza is evil. And hopefully we don't sully our neshamas too much while over here, and we go back. Hopefully we're not so impure. Hopefully we don't smell so bad after 120 years when we go back up to heaven. And Yiddishkeit rejects this attitude, and especially Chassidus. Hashem created a world which is good and which is beautiful. On the sixth day of creation, after Hashem finished creating everything, Hashem looked at the world and He says, "Vayar Elokim as kol asher asa not tov, v'hinei tov mioid." It's not good. It's exceedingly good. You know, when we go, we buy a food. So you look for a hechsher. So there's a little hechsher which is better and a hechsher which is worse. This world got the best hechsher possible. Hashem gave the hechsher. Hashem looks at it and says, not only it's toiv, it's mahadrin, it's toiv mioid, it's wonderful, it's beautiful, it exceeds my expectations. Okay, that was me adding in a little, but it's unbelievable, the world, and we're saying, we want to stay away. We don't want to engage. Hashem put us down here in this world because He wanted us to engage the world. He wanted us to engage the world and elevate the world, and be involved in the world, and make it all L'Shem Shamayim. And everything should be L'Shem Shamayim. We know that we say, Shema Yisrael Hashem Elokeinu Hashem Echad. And the question that's asked by many is, why do we say Hashem Echad? We could say something more powerful. We could say something stronger. We could say Hashem Yachid. We all believe that Hashem is Echad, Yachid, Umeyuchad. And what is the difference between Echad and Yachid? Echad, there could be another one, right? Echad means one. Then there could be Shtayim. Yachid means the only one. And the Eibishter is the Yachid, is the only one. So why don't we say Shema Yisrael Hashem Elokeinu
Yachid.
Hashem Yachid, right?
Why you say Echad?
Why do we say Echad?
Yeah.
And the answer is that what does Echad mean? Echad. What's the kavanah that we're supposed to have when we say Echad? This is a kavanah which is brought on halacha, that Hashem is the Aleph, He's the one. And the Ches represents the seven heavens and the earth. And the Daled represents the four ends, the four directions. And how everything, the seven heavens and the earth and all the four directions of the earth are all under the sovereignty of Hashem, they're all batal to Hashem. And in a certain way, Echad is greater than Yachid. Echad means that there are all these different things in this world, a world which is, there's multiplicity over here, there's so many different things. And recognizing the Hashem, the Aleph within everything, recognizing the Aleph within the Ches, and recognizing the Aleph within the Daled, it's about engaging the world and revealing within the world that the Eibishter. There's a famous Torah of the Baal Shem Tov on the Pasuk, Kisira Chameir Seinacha Revetz Tachas Masai. Kisira, if you'll see, Chameir Seinacha, the donkey of your enemy, Revetz Tachas Masai, and it's collapsing under its load. V'chadalta ma'azovle, and you would perhaps think, maybe I shouldn't help it out. No. Azev taziv imay, help it out. So the Baal Shem Tov says, Kisira, if you will see, you will look. Chameir. Chameir is often brought as a reference to the chumrius, the physicality of the body. You look at the physicality of yourself, and you'll think, Seinacha. It hates you. It doesn't want you to learn Torah, it doesn't want you to do mitzvahs. It's your enemy. And Revetz Tachas Masoi, you see that your physical body is straining, collapsing under the load of Torah and mitzvahs, which it has. And therefore you might think, V'chadalta ma'azoivloi, okay, so I'm going to desist from helping out my body, and rather, what am I going to do? I'm going to fast, and I'm going to do other forms of sigufim and abnegation. So the Rebbe says, so Al Shem says, no, the pasuk says, Ozev Tazev Yimei. That's not the way. It's not the way to do it. Chassidus is not into fasting, and it's not into segufim, it's not into denying oneself. And the reason why is because we believe that we're put here in the world to engage the world, and by using out the word L'Shem Shamayim, that is the ultimate purpose over here. If Hashem just wanted us to be holy and to learn Torah, then we could have stayed in Gan Eden. But the whole purpose was not to come down in this world, and not just that the world is a test, and we have to pass through it, but the ultimate kavana is to engage the world and make it holy, and that is done dafka through our daily actions and our daily behaviors. And in that sense, there's an advantage of the avodah of kol masacha yu l'shem shamayim, of serving Hashem in our mundane matters, but serving Hashem l'shem shamayim even over Torah mitzvahs. Because Torah mitzvahs, it's not a big trick. They're holy. They're essentially holy. Can I take something which is essentially non-holy and make it into something holy? That's a much greater accomplishment. And that is the accomplishment which we do when we engage the world and we use it properly.